Hello, my friends. We're in the book of Hebrews, chapter 7, verse 24 and 25. This is what it says. But he, talking about Jesus holds his priesthood permanently because he continues forever. Consequently, he is able to save to the uttermost those who draw near to God through him, since he always lives to make intercession for them. Do you guys hear that? We have such a great and faithful, wonderful high priest who is seated in the heavenly places, right in the presence of God, ready to intercede for us. So if you are struggling, if you are confused or lost, or if you feel like you've hit like a block wall or something, and you're just wondering what is going on, I feel like I cannot reach heaven, I feel like there's a blockage, just go to your high priest who is Jesus and ask him to intercede for you, ask him for help, and Jesus will pray for you, he will help you. Isn't it so wonderful to know that we have a God who prays for us, who wants to daily save us, not just one time, but to save us all the time from everything that we could possibly go through, every hardship, every pain, every struggle. Jesus is there to help us. And it says right here, he's able to save to the uttermost. That means he will bring you safely into his heavenly kingdom, and that you don't have to fear, because Jesus wants to save you to the uttermost when you draw near to God through him. Don't try to draw near to God through somebody else. Not your pastor, not anybody else, not some pope or saint. They cannot help you draw near to God. Only through Jesus Christ, one name under heaven, with which mankind can be saved. When you draw near to God through Jesus, Jesus says so very clearly in the Gospel of John, he says, I am the door. He also says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And no one could reach the Father except through him. There is no other way to God's presence except through Jesus. And so I pray that you would continue right here to draw near to God through Jesus, because he always lives to make intercession for you. Jesus is alive. He has conquered death. Death can no longer touch him. That means not like the other priests, because it says in verse 23, the former priests were many in number because they were prevented by death from continuing in office. But Jesus is a priest forever. He lives forever. So that means you could always go to him all the time. You, your children, and your children after them will be able to go to Jesus and enter into the presence of God. Not because of what they've done, but because of what Jesus did. Not because of what you've done, but because of what Jesus did. You can enter into God's presence and find rest for your weary soul.